Let me start off by saying if you got this on the side of your gun, it is one of the finest guns available, no matter what it is. The full name of this gun is the Beretta Wilson Combat 92G Brigadier Tactical, and if I keep referring to it as that, this would be a 20-minute long video. I think they should just call it the Best 92, simple and to the point. Before I get into a review on a Beretta 92 or M9, I think it's important to let you, the viewer, know where I stand on this pistol because it can be somewhat polarizing. While I'm definitely not in love with the design, I don't hate it either. I've always felt that the American military could have done a lot better for a sidearm, but it also could have done a lot worse. I know that some military personnel absolutely hate the thing, while others love it and say that anyone who has had a problem is from a seriously worn out gun with too many rounds through it. For me, I've always thought that they were decent shooters. My own personal experience is that they have been very reliable, but it was never a pistol that I was terribly excited about. And I have to admit that I was somewhat surprised when I found out that Wilson Combat was going to start customizing them. But like with everything else Wilson Combat does, every detail has been addressed and enhanced, making what I would call the pinnacle incarnation of the Beretta 92 or M9. Let's take a look at some of the upgrades you'll get from this Wilson Combat and Beretta collaboration. First off, one of the features that I like the most is there are no plastic parts in the Wilson Combat 92G. Over the years, like many other manufacturers, Beretta has used some plastic parts like the trigger to save on cost and weight, but not for the Wilson Combat version. Another thing that adds a little more rigidity and helps with recoil is the Brigadier slide. This slide is much thicker than a normal 92 and further helps to make the pistol an absolute pleasure to shoot. It lightens recoil and speeds up follow-up shots. The entire gun is gone through by the pistol smiths at Wilson Combat. They insist on much tighter tolerances than an off-the-shelf 92. And racking the slide on this one time will let you know this isn't a standard Beretta 92. The trigger is of course enhanced and will about bring a tear of joy to your eye the first time you pull it. It's so smooth and it breaks like glass. On mine I'm getting about 8 pounds in double action and 3.5 in single action. Another big improvement, and this addresses one of my biggest problems with a standard 92, is the safety. On 92 with a normal safety on the slide, the safety can be accidentally activated when you rack the slide, giving you a dead gun when you try to get back into action. This is a G model, and what that designates is that the safety has been deleted and now only functions as a decocker. This is a much better design because even if you unintentionally hit the safety while racking, the worst thing that can happen is you'll have a double action trigger on the first shot. Wilson Combat also went with a shorter 4.7-inch barrel. You'll notice it doesn't stick out the front as much on a standard 92. And the barrel has a very nice recessed crown on it, all amazing quality and attention to detail. The grip has improved checkering on the frame, and along with these beautiful G10 grips from Wilson Combat, it gives you a very secure purchase on the firearm. These are the nicest grips I've ever seen for a 92, and it would make a huge improvement alone on a standard 92. The Brigadier G also features a flared magazine well and large steel reversible magazine release, steel guide rod, and some very nice Wilson Combat sights. The gun also ships with the M9A1 sand-resistant magazines with the PVD coating. These mags are very nice and super slick. I can't imagine anything sticking to them. Shooting the Brigadier Tactical is an absolute pleasure and everything that you could ever want out of a 92 series handgun. In my opinion, it is truly the pinnacle of what the 92 series could be. Accuracy is phenomenal, and it really shows at longer ranges. Just for fun, we started seeing if we could hit targets we had set up for rifles with the Wilson Combat Beretta at 80 to 100 yards, and it was surprisingly easy.
Damn, got it at the end.
This is the first Beretta 92 that I've purchased, and I couldn't be happier with it. While I've been wanting to add a 92 to my collection for some time, I really wanted one that stood out from the crowd. If you really want to experience everything that the 92 can be, this is it. While some may scoff at the price tag of about $1,200, saying that they can get more than 2 regular Beretta 92s for the same price, I would argue that no other M9 I have shot even comes close to the quality in this offering from Wilson Combat. Also, this is one of the cheaper offerings that Wilson Combat has, and it would allow a consumer who might not be able to jump on a $3,000 1911 the opportunity to see the outstanding quality and craftsmanship that Wilson Combat puts into their products.